This is Blend Club for May 2018. The tobacco that we're going to be reviewing today is Father Dempsey's, or Kramer's Father Dempsey. Alright, as you know, I like to give you a little bit of information about the blend before we talk about it. So that information is provided by tobaccoreviews.com. Kramer's Father Dempsey. Though originally blended to match Father Dempsey's own preferred smoke, this full-bodied English mixture is now Kramer's most popular house blend and has been enjoyed by the likes of Cecil B. DeMille, Henry Wilcoxon, Samuel Goldwyn, Gene Barry, Mike Kaplan, Mel Tolkien, Fred McMurray, and many others. The brand is Kramer's Pipe and Tobacco Shop. Blend type, English. Contents, Latakia, Oriental Turkish, and Virginia. Flavoring is none. The cut is ribbon. It's packaged in 2-ounce tins and bulk, and it's currently available. The strength is medium. The flavoring, there's none detected. The taste is medium to full, and the room note is pleasant to tolerable. Well, if you'd like to run and get your tobacco and go along with the review as I give it, I'd love for you to do that. Well, looking at the blend, it's your typical English-looking blend. It's got dark pieces of tobacco and light pieces of tobacco, and it's your typical ribbon cut. As I touched the blend, for me at least, it came, moisture content was perfect. I didn't have to let it sit out. I didn't have to let it dry out or anything. I just packed my pipe and lit it right up. So now what I like to do is I like to take my nose and kind of stick it into the bag and see if I can pick out any of the blend components. So let's do that, shall we? Well, I can definitely pick out the Latakia. And a little bit in the background, I can get some of the Oriental. I'm never really good at picking out the Virginia, but definitely Latakia and Oriental. But it's very light. Very good. Alright. Now, let's light up the pipe and see if we can pick out some of those blend components and see how she tastes. Well, I can definitely tell the Oriental is in there. It's driving the bus. Oriental is Latakia. Scrap what I just said. The Latakia is definitely in there, and the Latakia is driving the bus. But there's something odd about the Latakia. The combination of the Virginia and the Oriental changes the structure of the Latakia. I feel like that the Virginia is in the right-hand seat, right behind the Latakia that's driving the bus. Now what that Virginia is doing is it is sweetening the Latakia, and you can really tell that. It really sweetens up the blend quite a bit. Now usually Latakia is harsh. It's a manly man. I'm the Latakia. But the Virginia has sweetened that Latakia. And then the Oriental's job, or what the Oriental is doing to the Latakia, is it's smoothing it out. It's bringing it back a little bit. It's smoothing it out. It's calming it down. So that Latakia is not as in your face and kind of smacking you around. It's smoother. It's still, you can still taste the Latakia. But that Oriental combined with the Virginia sweetens and smooths that Latakia out, where it's not as harsh. It's a smoother. It's not aged. Doesn't have that aged Latakia taste. It has that smooth, cool kind of taste. Really smooth, and it lightens up that Latakia quite a bit. You know, I love tobaccos like this because there are certain tobaccos, in my opinion, that you just kind of slap in your pipe and you light it up and you go. That's the kind of tobacco that you use while you're puttering around the house, or you're raking the leaves, things like that. There are other tobaccos that you smoke while you are maybe watching a little bit of TV, or the best use for this tobacco is going out on your deck or on your back porch or your front porch with a nice bold cup of coffee. And then you can just sit, and as you think and you see the morning come alive, you can pick out the different blend components as you experience them. And I love that kind of blend. It really is a great combination of a nice cup of coffee and a nice combination of tobacco that really is a joy to smoke. So, what rating will I give this tobacco? Well, 1 is the worst, 5 is the best. And let me tell you, a tobacco has to be really fantastic for it to be a 5. This is a great tobacco, don't get me wrong, but it's not quite a 5. I give it 4 smiley face emojis. It's delicious and I love it, but my rating is 4 emojis, 4 smiley face emojis. Now, a suggestion: if you smoke this blend and you really like it, I suggest that you go ahead and buy as much as you can buy of it, a pound of it if you can, and put it into canning jars and cellar it. After 5 to 7 years of being in a cellar, this will go from a 4 to a 5, because the sweetness will increase, the mellowness, that's it, how mellow it gets will improve, and it will just be an absolute fantastic smoke. So if you can afford to get quite a bit of this and put it into your cellar and you really like it, then I suggest you do so. All right, well, that's it for Father Dempsey. April's blend for Blend Club that we're going to be reviewing in June, I'm sorry. June's blend is going to be Cornell and Deal's Autumn Evening. All right, so let's talk a little bit about how I want you to put your review into the comments. First thing I'd like you to do is put your rating in emojis. It can be smiley faces, hearts, tombstones, whatever you want. And then give me a short synopsis of what you thought of the blend. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Was it too harsh? Was it not harsh enough? Was it too sweet? Not sweet enough? Just give me a short synopsis of what you thought of the blend. Now, I just want to warn you that I just want review comments. If you do any other kind of comment like, hey, Mutton Chop, what's the best kind of tobacco to start pipe smoking with? I'll read it, but I'm going to delete it because I really just want Blend Club reviews in the comments for Blend Club. So there's tons of other videos that you can go to and leave those comments, and I'll answer them the best I can. All right, well that's it for Blend Club for May. I hope you enjoyed it, and I want to wish you and your family happy piping.